explore Kenya as a tour guide. This event is
Jambo guys, welcome back to yet another exciting video. I'm Explorer Kenya Tours and Travel Guide. We are back, still touring our beautiful country Kenya, in different parks and game reserves. On this YouTube vid, we will be focusing on 2 different accommodations we book our clients in, and special animals we have seen on a 13 days safari and a 10 days safari. Stay tuned and keep watching. We would love to hear your comments and suggestions on the description space below after watching this video. And for those who have not yet subscribed to our channel, feel free to do so, and make sure to press the bell icon to get notified once we upload new videos. Samburu Game Reserve is situated at the southeastern corner of Samburu district in the Rift Valley province of Kenya. It is bordered to the south by Iwasoniro River, which separates it from the Buffalo Springs National Reserve. The reserve covers an area of 165 square kilometers and is located around 345 kilometers from Nairobi. The reserve lies within Ecological Zone V, which is classified as arid and semi-arid, with moisture index of 42 to 57, which indicate that evapotranspiration is greater than available moisture. The days are extremely hot, while the nights are cool. The annual mean temperatures range between 18 degrees centigrade and 30 degrees centigrade, while the mean annual rainfall is 354 millimeters, with peaks in November and April. The dry season starts in late May and goes up to early October, during when large concentration of wildlife is found in the reserve due to availability of lush vegetation along the Iwasoniro River, the main source of water to the reserve and the nearby communities. Here, we are at the banks of Iwasoniro River. We come across the African fish eagle. This are not a true eagle, but belongs to the Heliodus genus of sea eagles, alongside 7 other species worldwide that include the American bald eagle and the Eurasian white-tailed eagle. This is one of the most ancient genera among all living birds, and it is a sight to behold. If we've piqued your curiosity and you want to see the African fish eagle in all its finery, consider exploring Kenya on safari. You will likely fall in love with the exotic beauty of Africa and its beautiful wildlife. African fish eagles are kleptoparasites, which is to say, they habitually steal prey from other species. Common victims of this piratical behavior include Goliath herons and saddle-billed stork. A fish eagle's toes are coated in sharp barbs, called spiracles, which consequently help it to grasp fish and other slippery prey. Incidentally, fish are not the only item on the menu of this versatile predator. In addition, other prey includes ducks, terrapins, crocodiles, small waterfowl, and even, in the Soda lakes of East Africa, flamingos. Elephants love water, as seen in this video of the hardwoods crossing the Iwasoniro here in Samburu Game Reserve, and they're certainly not in a hurry to get to the other side. Samburu Game Reserve, intersected by the Iwasoniro River, is an excellent location for elephant sightings. The arid habitat means that the river is a lifeline. We spent an amazing time on the banks of the river, watching this elephants crossing and going to the other side. Sometimes, you can end being surrounded by a big herd of very vocal elephants. The trumpeting and the rumbles, all good-natured, that completely can blow you away as you stay watching for nearly hours just listening and watching. The reserve is rich in wildlife, with fame for abundance in rare northern, specialist species such as the grevy's zebra, Somali ostrich, reticulated giraffe, gerynic and the bison oryx. Also referred as Samburu special. The reserve is also popular, with a minimum of 900 elephants. Large predators such as the lion, leopard, and cheetah are an important attraction. Kamyanyak is a miracle lioness that adapted the baby oryx and is a resident in this reserve. Wild dog sightings are also a common attraction to this unique protected area. Birdlife is abundant, with over 450 species recorded. Birds of the arid northern bush country are augmented by a number of riverine forest species. Lesser kestrel and the Taita falcon are species of global conservation concern, and they both utilize the reserve. 5 species categorized as vulnerable have recorded in the reserve. These are African darter, great egret, white-headed vulture, martial eagle, and the yellow-billed oxpecker. Critically endangered species under cities, pancake tortoise, Malacochirus tornieri, is found in the reserve. Palm groves and riverine forests, in the midst of arid and semi-arid ecosystems, create the magnificent landscape of the Samburu National Reserve. This vast expanse of remote pristine wilderness is inhabited by iconic wildlife and a tranquil ambience blankets this wildlife haven. Located in the north of Laikipia, one of the less visited regions in Kenya, this reserve promises an authentic wilderness experience. The traditional homeland of the Samburu people, this arid terrain features northern Kenya's biggest river, Nilo. Quenching the thirst of the abundant wildlife that roam this reserve, the Samburu people were lured to this area due to the reliability of the Nilo that provides water for their herds. The river courses through Samburu Game Reserve, Shaba Game Reserve, and the Buffalo Springs Game Reserve to the south. Home to the rare northern special 5 species, this craggy, rugged region unfolds a romantic, awe-inspiring safari experience. Captivating Samburu elephant herds saunter over this game-rich reserve, and big cats prowl through thick acacia forest. Dedicated efforts to conservation have been a long-standing commitment in this semi-arid part of the country. There has been invaluable collaboration with communities to prohibit human-wildlife conflict. There are fascinating opportunities to interact, engage and learn from researchers, trackers and organizations here that protect endangered species. As Explorer Kenya guides, we will organize for sundowners that come in many shapes and forms. Most surprising are those that appear from nowhere as you come around the corner. On a game drive, in the middle of the bush, there will be a drink cocktail set up and waiting for you. We also love the Sundowner viewing space along the Uaso Nero River, close to Elephant Bedroom Camp. Private and exclusive, you can enjoy your own ponderings on the day you've just had. We arrive at Sarova Lion Hill Game Lodge. Set along the Lion Hill, in Lake Nakuru National Park in Kenya. Concealing its remote location, amidst Kenya's Great Rift Valley, the Safari Lodge offers the most scenic and spectacular views of the lake in the national park, from its 67 chalet-style rooms, all with terraces and a sense of calm and relaxation provided by its classic aesthetic and timeless design. Beyond the stunning views and amazing wildlife, Lion Hill offers great food, a panoramic bar terrace, organic gardens, a swimming pool and a spa. The sundowner is an essential part of safari life and dates back to the time of the great game hunting safaris of the 1920s, when cocktails were always served as the sun began its descent. Your experience opens with a gentle evening game drive, ideally timed to catch the wildlife as it emerges into the cool of the evening. Arriving at our sundowner site, as the light turns to gold, ideal for photography, you can sip your drink and enjoy our inspirational selection of canopes as the sun slowly drops below the horizon. It typically leaves the sky streaked in shades of lilac, pink and gold. This is a sight never to be forgotten and an event not to be missed.
So good evening, my name is Bernard. I work with Explorer Kenya as a tour guide. This evening I'm going to just give you a short brief on what we do. We are a tour company. We organize trips for our clients and we do several itineraries. Today we are doing Maasai Mara, and this evening we are doing a sundowner. As you can see, we have some clients behind me. We are doing a sundowner after a long day drive, and on my right you can see the sun as it's going down the plains of the Mara. So Mara means spotted savanna, and Maasai Mara is an extension of Serengeti. It has an area of 1510 square kilometers, and we have different species of animals. We've been out there looking for lions. We were lucky today. We spotted a male lion and a female this afternoon game drive, and a big herd of wildebeest. So after the long day drive, we have activities which we organize, like what is happening behind me. Some clients having a sundowner and enjoying an afternoon, an evening drink. So you're much welcome to travel with us, and you will enjoy yourself. we exceed the expectations of our crabs. Thank you.
Serena Hotel Sundowner, open for just an hour each day at sunset. It is located high above the plains, on Lookout Hill, with magnificent panoramic views, and equipped with a blazing campfire, a safari bar, a hot can-up counter, seating, safari lanterns, Maasai warriors and a guitarist, plus bathroom facilities. The cost per person, inclusive alcoholic drinks, it is at only $40 US. Next day we are out for game drives, and we come across this vultures. Vultures have very good eyesight and use this to spot animals' bodies or other scavengers around a body before flying down to feed. Other vulture species use a very keen sense of smell to locate their next meal. Their habit of earring carrion is extremely beneficial to humans as it has a considerable effect on reducing the spread of diseases, some of which can be fatal. We call them the environmental cleaners. Here we find this lioness feeding, and we waited to see her next move before dragging the carcass to her two calves. If there is not enough food around to feed a hungry mouth, a lioness will wait until there is before giving birth. Young cubs drink milk from their mother's teats. It is good for them and helps them to grow quickly. At around 2 to 3 months, they begin to eat meat as well with their small milk teeth. Here we see her, dragging the carcass to her cubs. Female lions, lionesses, are able to give birth to cubs all year round, usually from the age of about 3 or 4 years old. Pregnancy lasts for around 110 to 120 days. Eventually, when it is time to give birth, lionesses leave their family pride to find a private den in the shelter of bushes, or even a cave. This is where the cubs will be born, and stay until they are old enough to join the pride. Due to their social nature, lions have one of the most complex communication behaviors of any of the cats. Lions make a variety of calls, each with a grading of volume, intensity, tempo and tone, including roars, grunts, moans, growls, snarls, meows, purrs, hums, puffs, and woofs. Lion babies stay with their mothers for about 2 years, by which stage they have joined the pride's hunting trips. After 1 to 2 years of nomadic life, these young males drive out the resident males of a pride and take over the females. Here we came across this massive male leopard at the Okeja Ridge at the Maasai Mara Game Reserve. These African cats are the most common large cats in Saharan Africa. So it is ironic that it is also the cat that is the most difficult to spot when you are in the African bush. This is because since they are rather shy, secretive, and mainly nocturnal. In game reserves, leopards have grown completely accustomed to vehicles but do not expect them to simply stroll across the road, however. These animals are very agile climbers and pound for pound, the strongest climber of the large cats. To spot them, you will usually need a pair of binoculars and scan the treetops on the horizon. As you look for them in trees, you may notice them, often draped along with thick tree limbs, to escape the midday heat. Though this one, we found it hunting, but unfortunately we were unable to film the chase. Guys, we want to showcase where we normally book our clients once they are on safari with us. This time, the Amboseli Serena Lodge. Decorated with local antiques, artifacts, and artwork, the facility has free-form swimming pool and sun deck, gift shop, and business center. Guided nature walks, bird watching walks, dinner in the bush, breakfast on the plains, spacious interior bar with exterior terrace, separate exterior campfire bar, Maasai dance, performances in dedicated exterior bush barbecue area. We walk you to the reception area. This lodge is built on beautiful location in the shadow of Mount Kilimanjaro that allows you to embark on countless memorable experiences during your holiday in Kenya. Enjoying a varied array of excursions, from exploring Amboseli National Park to thrilling safari activities, eco-tourism adventures, bush expeditions and more. We walk you to the reception area. This lodge is built on beautiful location in the shadow of Mount Kilimanjaro that allows you to embark on countless memorable experiences during your holiday in Kenya. Enjoying a varied array of excursions, from exploring Amboseli National Park to thrilling safari activities, eco-tourism adventures, bush expeditions and more. While you are here, an awe-inspiring view of Mount Kilimanjaro awaits you. In lush surroundings at this lodge. The lodge is set inside a grove of acacia trees. Within the Amboseli National Park, it is about 270 kilometers southeast of Nairobi and surrounded by miles of rolling grasslands, home to herds of elephant and plains game. The lodge offers comfortable accommodation in 96 guest rooms, each with an uninterrupted view over the ever-changing vistas of the African plains. Each room has its own en-suite bath and shower, and all have spectacular views of the national park. The lodge is built using materials which are in harmony with the environment and draws on traditional Maasai culture and style. Each guest room is styled in a Maasai theme, featuring beadwork, gourds, hand-painted murals, and the architecture of the lodge is based on a traditional Maasai homestead. This is the ostrich dining area. Most of the Kenyan politicians have been to this room, including the late second president of Kenya. The central dining area is reached by a timbered bridge spanning a mountain-fed stream and is flanked by water gardens. The walls feature hand-painted wildlife murals while the decor reflects the traditional culture and heritage of the Maasai people. The spacious lounge and bar feature a broad terrace and a blazing fire pit where evening cocktails can be enjoyed. Breakfast and lunch are presented buffet style and feature a wide range of international choices. In typical safari style, they offer a full English breakfast as well as European options, while the lunch menus will typically include meat, poultry, fish and vegetarian options. The table d'hôte dinner menus feature a salad buffet, soup, entree, pudding, cheese and biscuits, and tea or coffee. Vegetarian options are always available. Guests may also enjoy themed nights with specialties ranging from pasta and Mongolian-style stir-fry, BBQ, and spiced roast to Kenyan favorites like nyama choma, traditionally roasted meats, sukuma, local kale cooked with tomatoes, onions, garlic and coriander, posho, maize, and other local delicacies. Surrounded by the vast and beautiful landscape of Amboseli National Park, the accommodations at Amboseli Serena Safari Lodge provide a full immersion into life in the untamed bush. Each room is housed in a single-story building opening directly onto the grounds, and each reflects a Maasai Mara theme with hand-painted wildlife murals, locally inspired furnishings and artifacts, and the brilliant primary colors symbolic of these fabled warriors. Guests enjoy a balance of sophistication, comfort and harmony with nature, relishing the unique pleasure of their very own private corner of Kenya. With amenities to rival the best safari lodges in Kenya, the 92 rooms and 1 suite feature complimentary wireless internet, 24-hour room service, and private balconies. For the comfort and convenience of families and groups, they offer 9 sets of interconnecting rooms. The rooms at Amboseli Serena Lodge features traditional beadwork, gourds, hand-painted murals and manyatta-bent brushwood for a unique and authentic African effect. This Kenya accommodation draws inspiration from the lives and culture of the traditional Maasai people and features natural wood carvings, beautiful artifacts, and a selection of local artworks. Each of the rooms at this lodge boast magnificent views of the African vistas and plains sprawled out before you. The rooms feature traditional beadwork, gourds, hand-painted murals and manyatta-bent brushwood for a unique and authentic African effect. The interior reflects the colorful life and culture of the mighty Maasai. The imaginative use of color and natural materials makes this rooms a harmonious and inviting haven with a distinctive Maasai Mara atmosphere. Each room has a veranda that overlooks a salt lick and a floodlit waterhole where you can see gathering herds of elephant, buffalo and wildebeest, to name but a few. This is also an excellent area for bird viewing with over 400 species of bird. You can enjoy the comforts and the beautiful setting in addition to the activities on offer, which include morning bird walks with the lodge's resident naturalist and visits to a traditional Maasai Mara. There are also plenty of opportunities to unwind at the lodge itself, including an afternoon spent on the veranda watching the game pass by, taking a dip in the natural spring-fed swimming pool, or enjoying a relaxing massage. As part of Serena Hotel's reforestation program, you will be invited to plant a tree to help restore the land that was becoming barren from herds of elephants tearing up the trees for food. The standard rooms here are 98 guest rooms, each with a private veranda. The rooms are decorated in a traditional Maasai style with beadwork, gourds and hand-painted murals. All rooms are en suite with both a bath and shower. These rooms were created for adventurers with an African dream. With Mount Kilimanjaro soaring majestically just beyond the golden, acacia-specked savanna, they offer a graceful blend of stark beauty and lavish comfort in the heart of Kenya's Amboseli National Park. In every detail, the ambience captures the essence of Maasai culture. Warmth and indomitable spirit. The rooms are breathtakingly beautiful. The wildlife abundant and the cuisine, hospitality, and amenities unrivaled.
mkono.
Thanks for watching, stay tuned, we will be happy to upload new videos once or twice a week. Be blessed, and keep supporting us by subscribing, and like our vids. Asante Sana. See you on the next episode.